Morning everyone, how are you all doing? I'm just trying to get us live on Instagram. Honestly, I just don't get Instagram at all. Why is it so hard? It's just never playing ball with me. Once I'm live there, then we can get started. So good morning and welcome to the Pure PT and Pilates met before. Today we were talking about how to mobilize your sciatic nerve. So I have a question for you. Do you get hamstring? That's the muscles at the back of your thigh. Do you get tightness in your hamstring? Do you get tight calves? I did that last week as well. Do you get tight calves? Do you get Achilles tendon pain? Do you get pain under your foot? Or have you ever been told you have plantar fasciitis? I find that almost everybody with those symptoms has some issue with their sciatic nerve not gliding properly through their tissues. And so I'm going to teach you something to improve that glide and make that nerve slide and move better. So your sciatic nerve, so you imagine you've got your spinal cord coming down through your vertebrae. And then you've got branches that come off at the bottom and go down and form the nerves of your legs. The main nerve of your leg is your sciatic nerve. Now, if that nerve is being stopped from sliding somewhere along the path of it, from anywhere from your lower back all the way down to your foot, because maybe your tissues are tight, or maybe there's an issue at your back, maybe a bit of arthritis, anything can stop that nerve from sliding and gliding through your tissues with ease. So today we're going to work on something very gentle to be able to get your sciatic nerve to move better. Now, if you have sciatic nerve irritation and you stretch your hamstrings, the muscles at the back of your thighs, so if you're like madly trying to stretch out your hamstrings and you're wondering why it's not getting better or it's actually making it worse, you are annoying and irritating and overstretching your sciatic nerve. Now, when a nerve is angry, so if you're getting any symptoms down your leg, any pins and needles, numbness, tingling, if you get radiating pain down your leg, or just like a tightness that won't go even when you stretch it, it's probably the sciatic nerve. The more you stretch that nerve, the more irritated it will become. So we need to think more about gliding the nerve than putting tension through the nerve. That's what I'm going to teach you today. So if you would like to learn how to do this, you need a bed or a floor and yourself, and that's all you need. So you might want to support your head with a cushion, but other than that, nothing too much needed. So if you're wondering what's between my toes, by the way, these are my toe spacers. If you have heard of barefoot shoes, this does something similar. It helps to spread your toes out, which is good for your biomechanics, the way you move. So come down with me, lie yourself down. So if you currently have active sciatic nerve symptoms, you have to be really careful with this stretch that you don't overstretch. So I'm going to teach you from the most gentle all the way up to the kind of the biggest stretch I would like you to do. And you have to choose your version carefully. If you overstretch the nerve, if it gives you pins and needles or numbness in your foot, you're overdoing it. So step one, pick the leg you're going to do first. Now, if you've got one leg that's symptomatic and one leg that isn't, do the one that isn't first, because then you get to find out what it should feel like. So step one is just literally just hug your knee and just see, how does that feel? Does it hurt anywhere in your back, in your bottom, down your leg, into your foot? Are you getting any pins and needles or numbness? If the answer is yes, then you may not be able to do this particular stretch today, or this might be as far as you go. So this is step one. Can you do this? Step two, slowly start to extend the knee until you feel a gentle pull somewhere down the leg. So for me, it's here in my hamstring, but it might not be there for you. It might be in your calf, it might be in your foot. A gentle pull. And then just bend that knee straight back in again. So we extend until we feel a gentle pull, and then we bend back in. So what we're not doing is we're not pressing the leg all the way straight, and we're not holding the stretch. We're just bending and extending the leg, and that is sliding your sciatic nerve up and down the leg. It's lengthening the tissue slightly, but not overly, and then taking the tension away again. Now, if you get to a point in the stretch where you start to feel tingling in your feet, or shooting pain down your leg, or just radiating pain, you've gone too far. Or if you do this and then afterwards you notice that your pain has increased, like there's an ache somewhere in your foot, your calf, your hamstring, your bum cheek, and it feels more intense, you've overdone it and you need to do less next time. Okay, so this is stage 2, bend and extend. Now let's do stage 3. So we come to our first point of tension, so we're not going into a big stretch, just something very gentle. Now we're going to flex at the ankle. So you're going to flex the ankle. Now the more you flex at the ankle, the bigger stretch through the nerve. So if your nerve is very delicate today, it might be that you only flex your foot a little bit. Now you're going to keep that flexion on the foot, so the bending on the foot. You're going to bend your knee back in, and when you get to the bottom, you're going to relax your foot. So you're going to come up, find that first point of stretch, then you add the foot on. If that causes pain, pins and needles, numbness, you've gone too far. Keep the foot flexed, bend the knee, and then relax. So you could just make this smaller, and you might find that if you make it smaller, that just sends your symptoms away. You can do as much of this as you like, as long as it doesn't make the pain or symptoms any worse. Okay, last level. We're going to go all the way up now. We're going to try and take the knee straight. Now, for some of us, that's just not possible. Then we're going to flex the foot. Now, I do have a sciatic nerve issue. When I come to here, I can feel a massive stretch down my leg. That's not the muscles, it's the nerve. Because as soon as I move the foot, so the stretch decreases, the pull in my hamstring goes. So where can you go where it's still comfortable, and then bend the knee and relax? Okay, so let me just recap the levels. So level 1 is just a knee hug. Can you comfortably do that? If the answer is no, you don't go any further. Here's level 2, gentle stretch and back in. Keep the foot floppy and relaxed the whole time. Okay, and it's good to work through the levels. See where you can get to. Level 3, we're here. We fully flex the foot, but remember, if that feels too much of a stretch, we don't do that. Bend it in and then relax the foot. So we're here, flex, bend. Level 3, we're going to take it a little bit further. Now, for some people, they don't have the length in their hamstrings, this muscle here, to do this, and you'll find that your bum's lifting off the floor, or you're just doing funny things to compensate. You don't need to fully extend the leg if you don't want to. So all the time, it's the foot, and then you keep the foot on, you bend the knee, and then you take the foot away. Okay, so that's it. It's nice and simple. So that is for you if you are getting sciatic nerve symptoms down your leg, but you have to be very gentle. If you've got chronic hamstring, back of the thigh tightness, and you just can't make it go. Same in your calf. Do you get a niggle around your Achilles tendon? Are you sure that is your Achilles tendon and it's not actually pulling and symptoms down your sciatic nerve? Very often it is. Or do you get plantar fascia pain under your foot? Pretty much everybody I see with plantar fascia pain in clinic actually has an element of sciatic nerve irritation. So if that is you, then I want you to work on very, very gently mobilizing your sciatic nerve. And let me know, does it work? Does it help? You can irritate yourself really easily doing that stretch. So you need to keep it small and do just a low number of reps to start with, test the water, and do more with time. So I hope that's useful. Lovely to see you all this morning. I just about got on before lunchtime. I'll be back next week with another tip for you. Before I go, this Thursday at 11 o'clock via YouTube or my Facebook group, if you would like to come and join a free class that teaches you how to manage your low back pain, please do. Details are on my Facebook page and also on my YouTube channel. And yeah, have a lovely day, and I will see you all very soon. Take care, guys. Enjoy the sunshine. The sun is out here. Is it out where you are? See you later. Take care.